Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Art and Tarot. I am RoboMonk. Today, a secret is revealed about your future. We're going to see what that is, what's happening now, and what you can do to get prepared for that secret in the future. This is a pick a card, so we'll choose some piles here in a moment, but I always want to say thank you for being here. Thank you so much to all of the new people that are coming through, all of my subscribers, all of my viewers. I'm sending so much love and light to all of you. I truly appreciate your presence. So let's see what the piles have for us today. I'll list off some stones that will coincide with each pile. You can choose which pile you want, which resonates with you, and then if you go down into the description below, there's a timestamp there that will take you to that pile, and you can see which secret will be revealed for you. All right, let's get started with the stones and the images in the piles. In pile 1, we have honey calcite. In pile 2, we have smoky quartz. In pile 3, we have lapis lazuli. See which pile resonates with you, and I'll see you in the reading. Hello, pile 1. Today we are seeing what secret is going to be revealed about your future. We have a Celtic cross here, so we're going to explore a little bit about what's going on right now and what's going to happen in the future. So let's get started. The first image that I see is you standing in the middle of a staircase. You are really thinking about either going up the staircase or down the staircase. To me, this is a symbol of indecision. You have quite the choice to make right now, and you aren't sure which way to go. So you may feel frozen right now, frozen by indecision, and really wanting some kind of sign to come in for you to know which way to go. Sometimes when we have these kind of situations, we can really overthink things or think about different consequences that may happen, and it can really paralyze us so we can't do anything about it, or we are afraid to do anything about it. The next image I get is one of a fern, but it's also in the early stages. It's actually curled up. A fern comes into this world, it grows out of the seed, but it's actually curled up, and then it actually unfurls itself into the wider spread leaves. I found this fascinating. So I really feel like right now you might be a nervous ball of energy, really maybe getting down on yourself about what to do, or having frustrations about this inaction. Just know that this is naturally going to relax. This is naturally going to spread out into where it should be. So Spirit is really reminding you right now that things will happen. Don't worry. But this nervous nature, this tenseness that I'm feeling right now, just like this fern that is about to spread out, but not quite, it's all tightly wrapped. I feel like this is more where you are at right now, but something that you aren't aware of is that it's going to unfurl, it's going to open up, it's going to relax. So the situation, I really think, is going to improve to the point where I see you ascending these stairs. I see you really rising up, getting a transition into the next step of your life. The next card and image I see is one of an electric fan. It's going quite rapidly. It's creating a lot of wind. And this does speak to the air sign. Maybe you are acting like a sword. You're trying to think this through. You're trying to really wonder what the consequences are if you go up, if you go down, and really a lot in your head. And sometimes when you are stuck in the middle of this staircase, you just have to be patient. And I think this is really what Spirit is coming in and telling you at this point in time, is to be patient. And I know you're aware of this. I know you are aware of this stuck feeling and wanting to begin anew, because a fan can also symbolize new beginnings. You want a new beginning, you want to move on, and you're feeling a little stuck right now. But know that Spirit is telling you that your time is coming to where you will know which way to go. And I really do feel like this is going to be a chance to rise up for you, an ascendance. In your past and how you got here, I feel like you were on both sides of a fault line. Now, a fault line is what happens when an earthquake shakes and the tectonic plates shift. And I feel like you had one foot on one side and then the other foot on the other side. I feel like maybe there was an argument that was happening outside of your control, and you wanted to help out both sides. And now they are moving away from each other and you are caught in between. This gap between them is growing ever wider, and there's no real way to bridge the gap anymore, and you're stuck. You're stuck in between, and this gap is ever spreading out wider, and your feet are spreading with it, and all of a sudden you're about to fall. So you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision. And so with this, you've felt paralyzed on which way to go, which sounds very understandable in this situation, because if you like both parties, if there's an argument going on, and you really do care for both parties, it's tough to choose. I think Spirit is telling you at this point that you don't really have to choose. There's going to be a way to transcend this situation in order for you to naturally come into your own, naturally come into this solution. The next card reveals your secret. There is a picture of a sunflower that is coming in. And a sunflower can mean several different meanings depending on which culture you're in. The one that stood out to me is one of representing your determination, representing your will to overcome the situation that you are in, and the guidance of wisdom and intuition coming into your life. So if you are literally seeing sunflowers at this point, that is a sign for you. You may see a picture of a sunflower here and there. That is also a sign for you. But just know that Spirit is going to give you this wisdom and intuition naturally. So what Spirit wants you to do at this point is to really have a meditation, a prayer, a conversation, however you channel with Spirit, and let Spirit into your life and show you the way. Show you how to unfurl, unravel this fern naturally, so that you can start anew, so you can keep going past this really awkward, horrible situation that you may have found yourself in between two different parties or two different jobs, something like that. It's a situation where you had to really try and bridge the gap as long as you could, but now it's not going to happen anymore. You'll have to rise above this whole situation. I really do feel like you won't have to let go of both parties. There's going to be a solution to at least be in contact with both parties and to exit gracefully. But this will be your transcendence up into your next chapter, and this will be behind you. So that is good news for you, especially with this sunflower coming in. It can represent happiness and grace as well coming into your life. After this happens, you're no longer stuck with indecision. You are no longer paralyzed. You actually can move forward, and I think you'll move forward quickly. Just like this electronic fan up top, you're going to have these winds of change carry you on into the next step of your life. And I really see it as a positive. I think you've done all you can at this moment, and it's time to move on. But you will also have the wisdom and intuition moving forward to make the right steps. About your environment, this was a really interesting scene that played out in my mind. I saw you talking to someone that you know very well. Could be a friend or family member. And then all of a sudden, this person pulls up and you seem to know them somewhat well, and you all get in the car and drive. I really feel like you're going to be going on another journey along with other people. And this other set of people will actually help you in your next journey. So I don't think you'll be alone in your next journey. This also could be any kind of being, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a human. But I really feel like this is going to be a journey, a time of going for you, a time of doing, a time of action. And I think you're going to love it. I think it's going to be very positive for you and your soul. The topmost card can represent hopes, dreams, fears. I really feel like you had a fear of just living on that step of indecision. And just know that that is not going to happen. That is not going to be the case. Spirit is coming in and truly giving you guidance here with this wisdom and intuition, this sunflower. Just know that this sunflower can also be a confirmation. If you think you have decided on what to do and you see it, maybe even in your mind, that is something as well to carry on with. But after this journey, I really feel like this new set of beings are going to take you to where you need to go. You've been working with air all of this time. You've been working with action, changes, swift travel, and they are going to take you to a place of contemplation and emotion where you can think about where you're at in your next step emotionally, deeply, and have a deeper understanding of where you are and where you're going on this earth plane. I do hope this brings you clarity. I truly appreciate you being here with me today. I want to thank Spirit for being here with us today. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. Today we are seeing what secret is going to be revealed about your future. We're going to take a look at what's happening now and in your future. So you see a Celtic cross here in front of you. I will draw images and place them on each of the cards, and then we will translate the meanings together. Let's get started. The first image I see is of you sitting down, perhaps on a sidewalk or a street or a place that is just you alone. but you look very nervous. You look very tense. You look like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something to happen. I feel like you've done something and you're waiting for the consequence to happen now. Whether it be good or bad, you're not sure yet. And this is exactly where you are right now. What you're not aware of is there's someone that is bringing in a message to you with the answer that you seek. They are on a fast track over to you. You might have put in for a job offer, you might have put into college acceptance, you might have put into a different project that you want to work in, you may have sent a love note to someone, okay? It just really depends on where you're at in your life and what aspect this is, but you have done something that was very significant to you, and you put it out there to the world, and you're waiting to hear back from the feedback on it. And this person has the letter for you and is on their way to you. Right now in this top card, I see you thinking about all the different variations of what could be if this happens, and what could be if this happens, or if this doesn't happen. All of the different possibilities, and you're very much in your head right now, trying to think of what to do if and when certain things happen. And that can happen to all of us when we're feeling nervous. Should I have even done this? What's going to happen now if this actually does go through? What if it doesn't go through? Am I going to be embarrassed? Am I scared? Am I feeling sad? Am I going to be happy through this? How is this going to affect everyone else around me? All of those questions, when you really do something big or grandiose in your life and you're waiting to hear back on how it's happening, it can be so nerve-wracking. Spirit is coming in and telling you that everything's going to be okay. The message is on its way. And we're going to see a little bit about your past and how you got here. I see you at a gambling table. I see lots of money in front of you and you pushing it all in. And you have bet something already and you are pushing the money towards the center. What this means in gambling is that you are betting everything you have on yourself, on this one bet. And it's high stakes, right? That means that you could lose everything or gain everything in what you just did. And Spirit is coming in and saying that it is very proud of you because you've actually bet on yourself for once. You've bet on yourself to do something. And Spirit is so proud of you. Your guides are so proud of you. Even if it's a no, they want you to know that this habit of betting on yourself is healthy. This habit of believing in yourself is healthy because you do have strength. You do have power. Spirit is behind you. Your guides are behind you. And they want you to know that you should continue to bet on yourself because you are your best bet. So what happens when this letter arrives? What's it going to say? I see a millipede. A millipede stands for hard work, determination, right? Because they have to move so many feet in sync with one another to get from one place to another. And it actually takes them quite a long time to do that. And with this hard work and determination, which means that whatever you're looking for, whatever you're waiting for, is going to be a yes, but it's not going to be given to you. I think you may know that. It will require a lot of hard work and determination to actually fulfill what you're getting out of this. This is just the first initial yes. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you are qualified. Yes, you've got the job. Yes, I do like you. I want to go on a date with you. That kind of thing. And then you do the work afterwards. And this millipede is representing this hard work and determination. But Spirit knows you have it. Spirit knows you have that hard work inside of you, and that determination inside of you, and you're willing to do it. You're willing to do the work to get things done. I love this next image because it is so like you at this point. So you are ecstatic. You are very excited that you got the yes. And someone has put up a lousy fence in front of you. It's some kind of low barrier. But you are so excited. You are so determined. You don't even care because you have found this life purpose again, right? Especially for this chapter of your life. You have found your purpose. So you are flying over this fence. I see you just flying over so high over this fence, no problem. This continues on in the next card here. I see you bounding from one landing to another. All of these different barriers that other people may have trouble with. They may slow them down with these barriers. And I think some people are expecting you to get slowed down. Maybe they gave you a yes just to see if you would work hard and if you could handle these barriers. And these barriers are no problem for you. You are heading straight towards your goal. This will impress people around you. This will impress the person that you are trying to impress. And this will impress you, more importantly. You are going to know that betting on yourself is always the best bet, because that is who you can control in a situation. Most of the time, right? Sometimes we get a little out of control, but we reel it back in. That's okay. And I see one of these fears up top, especially how you're feeling now, because right now you're just waiting for that answer to come back in, and you're wondering if you did the right thing. Spirit wants you to know that yes, you did the right thing to bet on yourself, to know that you are worth it. You are worth being here. You are worth the time of day. You are worth the space that you inhabit right now. And your soul is going to flourish because that you are believing in yourself. I really feel like this is a huge step for you, and Spirit wants to congratulate you on that. The final result is after you leap and bound over all of these boundaries, you are going to reach your goal. Is it going to be extremely easy? Well, you're going to have a lot of determination and drive. So yes, it's going to be easier for you than other people. And it will still require hard work. You know this, but you will reach your goal, and it will be worth it for you because it's such a personal goal. It's such a personal expectation that you set upon yourself. And I think this may be different than some of the goals that you've had in your past. And Spirit is just really proud of you. Your guides are really proud of you because of that fact. You've set this goal that is so personal to you, and yet you are achieving it. So, wonderful. What a wonderful reading. Thank you so much, Pile 2, for being here with me today. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for lending your energy. It truly helps with the reading. I want to thank Spirit for being here. I want to thank your guides for being here as well. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, a secret is being revealed about your future. We're going to see what's happening right now and what's going to happen in your future. I will draw images that I receive from Spirit, and then I will put them on the cards and we'll interpret the meaning together. So let's get started. The first image that I see is one of a spider in a web. This can mean so many different things, but the meaning that is coming to me here is that there is a hidden reality that you are unaware of right now. There is something hidden that will be revealed to you. And I'm not seeing it as a negative hiding, but it was going to reveal itself to you at the right time, and now is the right time. So you may not be aware of it at this point, but it is something that is very important to you. Because not all spiders are bad, right? The next image that I got was a lovely image. It was of two elephants dancing side by side. They were dancing together at the same time with the same movements. They were synchronized. And these elephants are representing generations. They represent generations of souls, generations of humans, and they're dancing together. And I see this, and I got the words generations at play. So the fact is that this hidden reality, there are generations at play here. There are so many souls and humans and beings that are going to be affected by your near future that I don't think you realize. That is what the spider is hiding, right? That hidden reality. You may feel like it's just a small contribution that you're working on. It could be a large one as well, but whatever you are working on right now, it could be a thought process. It could be a wish or a prayer for someone or something. Whatever you are working on right now, there is a hidden reality that it is actually much bigger than you are thinking of. I see in the top card something that you are aware of is a rocket that is about to take off. I feel like you've prepared this, you've gone over this situation several times, and you are about to launch, right? You're about to take action on it. Maybe you've thought of doing this several times in your life, and now you're actually going to do it. Just like launching a rocket, they have to do tests, they have to prepare over and over and over again before they actually launch the rocket. And I'm really feeling that this is a good metaphor for where you are right now. So you are launching this rocket unaware that this will have consequences for generations to come. In your past, you may have not thought of where you got this idea of this project. Part of the hidden reality is that it was from your guides, it was from your ancestors that gave you this idea to work on it. And they have watched you prepare for this. They have given you their blessing on this. They truly want this to happen for you and for everyone else around you. So this is quite a momentous occasion, Pile 3. This is no small potatoes, as they like to say. So this is going to be a huge project, whether you realize it or not, and it may only be a simple action on your part. That's the beauty of it. We never know what our simple actions will do. It may seem so simple to us, but it has this butterfly effect, right? This stone dropping in calm water, this ripple effect outwards that we are not aware of. It is this hidden reality where we truly affect everything around us. And to know that may give you this inspiration to go ahead and launch that rocket. Because there are people in your future that you don't even know yet that are counting on this. So, with this divine grace coming in, giving you this idea, they're watching over you as you launch this project, do this idea, whatever it is that you have been preparing for, and you are working hard. And with this, you are doing a part of the purpose of why you are here, down on this earth plane. You are fulfilling that. And that is also a momentous occasion when we can lock in on our purpose and start to fulfill it, which is wonderful. You may not even realize that this is part of why you are here right now, because it was hidden to you, and that's okay, but it is revealing itself now. And as you start to perform this action, do this project, pray this prayer, meditate, do this simple action, you will start to realize how momentous it is. I see you looking forward into the future, imagining all of the different souls and all of the different beings that will be touched by this action. And I really feel like this is going to give you peace. This is going to give you clarity. This is going to give you calmness and inspiration to keep going. Because you know now it's not just about you, it's about future generations of beings and souls coming down to this earth plane and actually being affected by what you're doing right now. I feel like this is going to also give you a lot of strength. This is going to give you a lot of motivation to keep going, and you may actually be able to motivate others around you. You may actually be able to teach what you are doing to others around you, and that may be a part of how it's passed on from generation to generation. We remember certain words that people say. We quote them all the time. Sometimes it's our grandmother, sometimes it's of a person that lived 3,000 years ago. It just is that small contribution to life around us that can lead us to places we never even imagined. And I see you in this top card actually teaching others of how you are doing it, how it has affected you in a positive way, and they start to do it themselves as well. And with this, you affect future souls coming down. I don't think a lot of times we think of future souls coming down to this earth plane. It may even be you again, reaping the benefits as you come down again. Now, I know some of you will say, RoboMonk, I am not coming down here ever again. Thank you very much. We'll see, right? We'll see. I hope for your sake, if you don't want to come down here again, then you don't. But some of us will come down here again. That we will be part of this earth plane again. And your actions now will actually benefit your next soul coming in the future. Have you ever thought of that? This is this hidden reality that is being revealed to you right now. And it is a wonderful reality. I think it is so beautiful, so pure. I absolutely am in awe. I want you to know that I learned a lot on this pile as well. I think it's a wonderful message. So pile 3, I learned right there with you. So I appreciate you being here with me. I hope this brings you clarity. It brought me a lot of clarity. And I hope that this inspires you to go ahead and launch that rocket. I want to thank you for being here and lending your energy to the reading. It always helps. I want to thank Spirit for being here. And I want to thank your guides for being here. Know that you're loved. Know that you're blessed. And I'll see you next time.